Disrespect is something we all encounter in life, and it can often feel quite upsetting and frustrating. But what if we could draw from the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us how to handle tough situations with both wisdom and grace? In this video, we'll be exploring 10 practical Stoic principles that can help us manage disrespect more effectively. As always, I challenge you to stay strong and stick with me until the very end of the video. Let's get started. 1. Maintain your calm. A core Stoic teaching emphasizes that we are not disturbed by what happens to us, but by how we perceive those events. As Epictetus famously said, people are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them. This suggests that disrespect in and of itself isn't inherently harmful or offensive. It's our interpretation and judgment of it that triggers feelings of hurt or anger. When someone shows you disrespect, remind yourself that their behavior is a reflection of their own thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, not an accurate measure of your value or worth. This understanding can help you remain calm and prevent their disrespect from negatively affecting your emotional state. 2. Reflect on yourself. Another key aspect of Stoicism is the practice of self-reflection and self-examination. The Stoics believed that the quality of our thoughts directly impacts the quality of our lives, and we should constantly aim to improve our actions and ourselves. As Marcus Aurelius once said, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. When faced with disrespect, it's important to pause and reflect on yourself. Ask questions like, is there any truth to what this person has said or done? Or, did I contribute to this situation in any way? Or, how can I respond in a manner consistent with my values and virtues? By practicing self-reflection, you gain a clearer, more objective understanding of the event and your role in it. This Stoic approach ensures your responses are grounded in rational judgment rather than impulsive reactions, fostering personal growth and wisdom. 3. Learn to pause. Seneca once said, whenever you are angry, be assured that it is not only a present evil, but that you have increased a habit. The Stoics highly valued self-control and rationality. They believed that reacting impulsively, especially when driven by emotions like anger or frustration, often leads to bad decisions and unnecessary suffering. When confronted with disrespect, the Stoic approach encourages taking a moment to pause instead of reacting immediately. This pause allows you to regain control over your emotions and choose a more thoughtful, measured response. By resisting the urge to react right away, you align your actions with Stoic principles of wisdom and self-control, often leading to more constructive and less emotionally charged outcomes when dealing with disrespect. Practice empathy. Epictetus, like many Stoic philosophers, emphasized that we should seek goodness not in external things but within ourselves. Stoicism encourages us to understand others' emotions and motivations, as this helps create better interactions and fosters personal growth. When someone shows disrespect, Stoicism suggests practicing empathy. Try to understand their perspective and what might be driving their behavior. Often, disrespect is rooted in their insecurities, fears, or ignorance, and it may not be directed at you personally. By empathizing with the person, you can avoid taking their words or actions too personally. This helps you respond in a more respectful and dignified way, reducing any negative feelings. Practicing empathy reflects Stoic values of wisdom, compassion, and self-improvement. It allows you to handle disrespect in a more positive and constructive manner. 5. Focus on virtue. At the heart of Stoicism is the development of virtues, such as wisdom and courage, qualities that help us live well and act rightly. Seneca famously wrote that virtue is nothing else than right reason. In Stoic philosophy, being virtuous means being rational and in harmony with the natural order of things. Stoicism teaches that when facing disrespect, we should focus on virtue in our response. This doesn't mean we should tolerate or ignore the disrespect, but rather respond in a way that reflects our values and principles. By concentrating on virtue, we avoid letting emotions dictate our actions, maintain our dignity, and continue growing as individuals. Stoicism challenges us to be the best version of ourselves, especially in difficult situations. 6. Embrace acceptance. A fundamental Stoic lesson is to accept the things we cannot control, such as the disrespect of others. Epictetus once said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Stoicism teaches us to be grateful for what we have and to let go of what we can't control. The Stoic dichotomy of control states that while we can control our thoughts, feelings, and actions, we cannot control external events or the behavior of others. Therefore, when encountering disrespect, we shouldn't let it disturb our peace. Instead, we should accept it as part of life and focus on improving ourselves. By accepting disrespect in a Stoic manner, we can avoid unnecessary anger or frustration. We can also learn from the experience and use it for personal growth, dealing with disrespect in a more calm and rational way. 7. Use humor. Seneca once said, You have mastered yourself when you know how to deal with what you should not take seriously. While Stoicism emphasizes emotional control and rationality, it also recognizes the value of humor when facing challenges. Humor can help maintain emotional balance, preventing us from becoming too angry or irritated by disrespect. Instead of letting your emotions take over, responding with a lighthearted remark or joke can diffuse tension and create a more peaceful outcome. Of course, humor should be used appropriately, but it can be an effective Stoic tool to handle disrespect while keeping interactions positive. 8. Set clear boundaries. Stoicism isn't about being a doormat. It's about being strong, like a rock. A rock that stands firm in the face of disrespect, one that knows its value and demands respect from others. Stoicism teaches us that when someone disrespects you, you don't have to react with anger or passivity. You can be calm, assertive, and express what you expect in terms of respect. Setting boundaries is a Stoic practice that helps maintain your dignity and self-respect. It ensures that while you remain calm and composed, you also stand firm in protecting your worth. Stoicism encourages strength, justice, and courage while promoting inner control and dignity. 9. Choose forgiveness. Imagine someone disrespects you. How do you respond? Do you get angry, or do you let it go? Stoicism teaches that forgiveness is not a gift for others, but for yourself. Forgiveness leads to inner peace and happiness, freeing you from negative emotions. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting or condoning what happened. It means releasing the negative feelings that may be hurting you more than anyone else. Stoics say we should forgive all, but with wisdom and compassion. Forgiveness in Stoicism is not a weakness, but a strength, an act of self-care and growth. 10. Change your perspective. Perspective, in Stoicism, is the ability to see things from a broader, more objective viewpoint. It helps us avoid overreacting or taking things too personally when someone disrespects us. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." By changing your perspective, you can see that disrespect is often minor in the grand scheme of things. It's usually a reflection of the other person's insecurities or ignorance, not your value. Perspective allows you to focus on what really matters, your values, goals, and virtues, rather than wasting time and energy on resentment or revenge. By applying these 10 Stoic principles, you can maintain your calm and inner strength when facing disrespect. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more lessons on ancient wisdom. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Stay Stoic.